I am living in a room, I also have my depression. That is confession. My destiny may look small now, but it's going to be heavy to contain others. That is confession. Am I talking to someone? They said I have no womb, but I will carry people. It's not this. I'm not talking to someone. That is confession. That is why I know the man called Jabez. In 1 Chronicles chapter 4, if you read verse 9 and verse 10, the Bible said that Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, but his mother born him in sorrow. His mother gave birth to him in sorrow, and his name, the name Jabez, is called sorrow maker. The name Jabez is called sorrow maker. So he was born in sorrow. The mother called him a name by the predicament she had. Now hear what the Bible said. It said in verse 10 of that place, and Jabez called unto God. And what did he say? He said, oh Lord, that thou would just bless me indeed and enlarge my coast. I'm not concerned about God should bless you, but he said, God, even if you will bless me, enlarge the blessing. Because there are others that need to enter this blessing. I am on the topic as a part of their Kasuba. So many of you, you have a small picture. Am I talking to someone? Because if it's not huge, God will not step in. If what you can do is what you're asking God for, God will not enter the matter. God comes in when the thing has stretched you to a point that you can no longer do anything. He steps in. Because when it's bigger than you, it comes into that situation. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying here? Is somebody hearing what I am saying? Yes, confess positively. Pick the date of your wedding and place it in your heart. Pick the location where you will establish your new shop and prophesy. I told you guys how I got married. In 2021, in 2020, I wrote my new resolution, my new projection for 2021. And the first thing I wrote there was that I'm going to open the first shop in January. And I opened that first shop in January. And I told myself that before January to March, I'm going to open the second shop. And that before that March, I opened the second shop. I put someone in the first one and I started staying in the second one. I was paying somebody. And I told myself, before April, I said in the month, from that time to the month of April, I'll be paying my wife's salary. And that was when I got married to my wife. I prophesied it and it came to pass. I prophesied it and it came to pass. I'm talking to someone. My shop was one of the biggest shops in my location. Why? I saw it, I said it, and I saw it. God saw a miserable situation, but he confessed positive. He said, let there be light. And there was light. If you can say it, you can see it. So many of you, the reason you are where you are is because of your confession. I live don't confess negative, confess positive. Please, my child, I want to kill me. You will not kill me. I will live to reap the good fruit that will come out of you. Instead of confessing negative, use that strength to confess positive. I'm not talking to someone here. Is somebody hearing me? If you go to that your business area, tell yourself, I take charge. I'm just here temporary. This business I'm seeing is going to become something so heavy that when people hear about what God is doing, it's going to be mind blown. And if God sees it, God will confirm your words. Job said in Job 13 and verse 19, he said, if I hold back my tongue, I will give up the ghost. He said, who will speak for me? But if I hold back my tongue, I will give back the ghost. And the Bible you see. I'm talking to someone. If you want to see life, confess life. If you want to experience death, also say it. Also, the choice is what? Is yours. The choice is yours. You want to buy a car? Confess it. Before our first car came, me and my wife we sat down like this and said, "On this journey, don't pass level. We need a car." And I told her, I said, by social time, car will come. And while we were waiting, the money came. We use it for something. If you are not in Christ, all I'm saying is what? Is nonsense. Because God does not answer a prayer of whom He does not know. The only prayer God answers from a sinner is the prayer of mercy. Show me mercy to give me an opportunity. Something. God saw darkness, confessed light, and He saw light. Numbers 14:28 said, "Tell them as I hear you speaking to my ears, so will I do unto thee." What are you saying to God? That you are jobless now does not mean you will be jobless forever. Are you hearing me? That you are jobless does not mean you will be jobless forever. What are you saying now? Job 22:29. He said, "And thou shalt decree a thing, and it shall be established in heaven, and there shall be light in thy path." Verse 29 said, "If men say there is a lifting up, there is a casting down, I, Joseph, will say there is a lifting up." If man is saying and confessing that there is a casting down, I will say there is a lifting up. You went to the hospital and the doctor told you that what you have is a fibroid. Tell them, sir, that is what you are seeing, but what I'm seeing is a fibroid. I'm not talking to someone. You are seeing fibroid, but you are seeing a fibroid. Never accept doctor's report. Am I speaking to someone? That negative doctor's report, don't accept it. Never. Isaiah 53 verse 1, he said, "Who shall believe a report?" Which report do you want to believe? Which report? Is somebody hearing me? Yes, sir. I'm going to summarize it. Even at every end, there is always a bend. Even at every end, there is always what? A bend. A man gave a quote and said, he said, towards the end of the tunnel, there is always a what? A light. Towards the end of a tunnel, there is always a what? Never forget that what you are going through now, somebody has done worse than what you're going through. You have not eaten since yesterday, there is somebody that has not eaten since 2 days. Is somebody hearing me? You lost your mom and you are crying. You lost your mom. Somebody lost his mom and dad in one day. Your car got burnt. Somebody's car got burnt and the person lost his life. I'm going to summarize it. A man was dancing on the road. Was dancing. And people in the middle of the road was just dancing. And people found that so, somehow fun. And the cars started parking and they were coming down. And they met the man. So what's the problem? Why are you dancing? And he said, "They just stole my car." What? They just stole your car and you are dancing. You lose some money. And when I asked him, he said, "Yes, sir. I'm happy they stole my car and they didn't take my life. I'm happy. Secondly, I'm happy I have something somebody can steal from me." Yes, sir. And somebody's crying that it does not have food to eat, and somebody is celebrating of a loss, telling God, I am grateful that you gave me life. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? The woman lost one of her child. She had four and she lost one. She was busy crying. She came to a man of God, and there was a man that has gotten married for 22 years, no issue. And the two of them met together, and the man said to the woman that lost the child, he said, Madam, you are lucky, you just lost one, but you have three. He said, I have never felt how it looks to become a father. He said, even if I don't have a child, I am just begging God that even if he will take the child back, let him just give me, I want to feel how to be a father. Let him just give me one. I want to know how it takes to carry a baby as a father. Somebody was crying that he lost one, and the man stayed 22 years, yet he's still able to say to God, thank you. Confess positive, start to your feet and where you are. Never speak negatively. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? Tell your neighbor, don't confess negative.
See what the Lord has done, what we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done.